Hey everybody, it's John again, and this is just a quick follow-up to yesterday's video. This is my keto journey, episode 21, 2 episodes in 2 days. That's a record. So I just wanted to just do a quick follow-up to yesterday's video and lodge a little bit of a complaint. So my complaint is with online food databases. So yesterday I went through and showed you putting together a meal with roast beef, a little bit of mayonnaise, and some spinach leaves, and kind of went through how to use the protein to energy ratio calculator. If you guys didn't see that video, there'll be a link, I think, up there somewhere to watch that, if I can figure out how to do that in the YouTube studio. And when I input everything yesterday, I used MyFitnessPal to get all the information, nutrition information on the roast beef. So at MyFitnessPal, the Open Nature roast beef for 2 ounces had 46 grams of protein, and it had 32 grams of fat. Now, I'm looking at the roast beef. It doesn't look like there's a lot of fat in there, and but I just used what was available. That was the only nutrition information I could find for the Open Nature roast beef. So when you look at that and you plug that into the calculator, it's a protein to energy ratio of 1.44, which is still, trending towards the fat loss category. And I wanted to do a quick video today to just show you how making minor changes in what you're preparing each day can have a drastic impact on this protein to energy ratio calculator. So I stopped at Safeway this morning and picked up a pound of the Primo Taglio chicken breast, oven roasted chicken breast, out of the deli counter as well. Now, looking around on various food databases, I couldn't find any really good information on the roast beef. And a lot of just the generic roast beef that I saw had way less fat and way less protein than what I found. So I looked all over Safeway's website, all over Albertson's website, which are basically the exact same site with different banners. And so I just actually picked up the phone and called customer service. And they put me in touch with their Our Brands customer service, where the lady was kind enough to go through about 40-some pages of nutrition information to get me the real scoop. And so I had her look up both the Open Nature roast beef and the Primo Taglio chicken breast, oven roasted chicken breast. So oddly enough, the information that I found online for the chicken breast was accurate. The information that she had for the roast beef was completely different than what I found online. So I'm just warning you, be careful of the food database that you use. That's all user input data. So if somebody inputs it wrong, then it can be drastically different from what you actually have. So now, using the actual numbers for the roast beef, and I'm not going to go back and do the whole meal again. I don't want to bore you with that. But let's take a look at this. It's actually 11 grams of protein for 2 ounces and only 4.5 grams of fat. Now, I can't put decimals in here, so I'm just going to round it up to 5. And there's actually 1 gram of carbohydrate in there. So instead of a 1.44, it's actually a 1.83, which is a little bit better. So that means that my meal yesterday probably was a little bit better overall on the protein to energy ratio. I did lose like 1.1 or 1.3 pounds yesterday. And you can see here the calories here are only 93 calories for that 2-ounce serving. And I had 8 ounces. So I didn't have nearly the 2,000 calories that I thought I had. And I was a little bit hungry by the time we got to dinner. So now let's take a look at doing, instead of the roast beef, let's look at what the chicken breast has. So according to both Safeway and what I found online, it's 11 grams of protein. This is also for a 2-ounce serving. Fat grams are only 1, and there's still 1 gram of carbohydrate. Now look at this. that arrow is pointing up past 5.0. And again, that makes sense. We've got chicken breast here, right? So protein to energy ratio is 5.5. So calories are only 57. So about half the calories. So what I'm likely to do today is just do the exact same thing that I did yesterday. Take the couple slices of the chicken breast, overlap them, squirt a little bit of the avocado mayo on there just to hold the spinach leaves in place, roll it up, and eat it. And I'm likely going to eat the entire pound of that chicken breast and maybe even a little bit of the roast beef that was left over from yesterday, depending on how hungry I am. But you can see just by switching out the roast beef for the chicken breast, it brought that arrow way up. So anyway, that's kind of the point that I wanted to make today. 2 points really. Be careful about the online databases. It might be, I shudder to think, it might be better to just get prepackaged lunch meat if that's what you're looking at, because you're going to have the nutrition information right on the back. When you get something out of the deli counter, it's tough, I've found, to find that online. And like those brands from Safeway and Albertsons, the Primo Taglio and the Open Nature, they just don't advertise that stuff anywhere. And I sat on hold for about 15 minutes waiting to talk to somebody there. So at least now I have the nutrition information for both of those deli meats, so I can go there and just stick with those two until I want to branch out and try something different, and then try and find that online, or heaven forbid, call Safeway again. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Go back and watch yesterday's video if you want more information on how to use the protein to energy ratio calculator. But that's all I got for today. So hope you're having a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.